You've probably stumbled upon those eye-catching headlines that scream about AI taking over the world, right? They've got this flair for making it sound like AI is on a mission to snatch our jobs, create online chaos, and generally flip our world upside down. But let's take a breather for a second. What's the real scoop on this AI boom? What do you need to know without feeling like you're being tossed into a tech jargon tornado? Well, guess what? We're here to spill the beans on the 5 things you need to know about this new AI boom. And I promise, it's not as daunting as it might seem. Number 1. The age-old roots of AI. Now, let's turn the clock back a bit. Artificial intelligence, or AI, isn't a shiny new toy just rolled off the tech assembly line. Nope, it's got some gray hair and a few wrinkles, dating back to the 1940s. Imagine it like this. AI is a bit like a vintage car with classic features. At its heart lies an idea called artificial neural networks. Think of them as a digital squad of problem solvers, working together to crack complex issues. These digital brainiacs aren't set in stone, though. They're more like lifelong learners. If they hit a roadblock, they don't give up. They tweak their strategies, adjusting and refining their connections until they become problem-solving pros. Fast forward to today, and you'll find this technology everywhere. It's the wizard behind the scenes, predicting which Netflix series you'll binge-watch next, recognizing familiar faces in your photos, and even making your social media feed feel tailor-made. AI in the form of neural networks is working its magic all over the digital world. Number 2, AI can't feel or think. Now, here's a mythbuster for you. AI, despite its impressive tricks, can't feel emotions or have deep philosophical conversations like your best friend. Sure, when you chat with a snappy chatbot like ChatGPT, it might sound like you're discussing the meaning of life with a sage philosopher. It shoots out logical responses, even giving the impression it's got emotions and motivations. But here's the reality check. AI isn't capable of feeling joy, sadness, or having a light bulb moment. It's more like a super advanced parrot in a tech-savvy disguise. It mimics your words and tone based on patterns and data it's absorbed, but it's not pondering the mysteries of the universe. So while AI can mimic human conversation, it's essential to remember that it's a tool, not your new BFF. Number 3, AI's tendency to make things up. Now, let's explore a fascinating quirk of AI. It's a bit like that imaginative friend who's a great storyteller but occasionally drifts into fantasyland. We call it AI hallucinations. So why does this happen? AI plays the prediction game, kind of like a fortune teller who predicts your future based on past events. It's all about guessing the next word, sentence, or even a paragraph using patterns it's spotted before. Sounds fancy, right? But here's the catch. Sometimes it can come up with responses that sound believable, but aren't necessarily grounded in facts. It's like your buddy trying to guess the plot twist of a movie they've never seen. They might get close, but they're not always hitting the bullseye. So when it comes to using AI for content creation, a pinch of skepticism can go a long way. Think of AI as that imaginative friend who is fantastic for brainstorming ideas, but not always the go-to for delivering the unadulterated truth. Number 4, the challenge of bias in AI. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty. Artificial intelligence, as brilliant as it is, sometimes carries a bit of extra baggage, bias. Imagine AI as a detective sifting through clues in a massive case file. But here's the catch. Some of those clues are, well, a bit tainted with biases and prejudices. When AI learns from data that's skewed, it can unintentionally absorb those biases. It's like your friend getting all their information from a source that's, let's say, less than reliable. Their understanding of the world might end up being a bit twisted. AI is no different. If it soaks up data that's biased or unfair, it can end up reflecting those biases in its responses. For instance, back in 2016, Microsoft introduced an experimental chatbot named Tay to social media. But Tay quickly started spewing out offensive and racist comments. Why? Because it learned from interactions with users on social media platforms, where bias and hate speech sadly lurk around. So here's the big takeaway. We need a set of ethical guidelines and safeguards to ensure AI doesn't perpetuate biases or promote negativity. Think of it as teaching your friend to steer clear of gossip and rumors. We've got to school AI in fairness and inclusivity. Number 5, the promise and responsibility of AI. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the sunny side of AI. Amid all the cautions and complexities, there's a world of possibilities waiting to be uncovered. AI isn't just here to stir the pot, it's here to lend a helping hand. Think about healthcare, for instance. Artificial intelligence has already played a role in discovering new medicines and can spot cancer cells with pinpoint accuracy, making doctors' lives a tad easier. And then there's AI chatbots. These digital buddies can simplify complex topics, making you feel like you're chatting with your favorite teacher. But here's the million-dollar question: can AI help us tackle global challenges like climate change or boost our overall well-being? It's not just about what AI can do, it's about how we use it. We're the captains steering this ship, determining how AI fits into our world. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. Governments and regulators have a role to play in ensuring AI is used ethically and responsibly. It's a bit like having traffic rules. We need guidelines to ensure AI benefits us rather than causing chaos. As we wrap up our journey through the enthralling world of AI, remember this: AI isn't on a world domination mission. It's a tool, a darn powerful one. Its impact depends on how we wield it. Now, it's your turn. We're eager to hear from you, our incredible viewers. How do you envision AI shaping our future, and what ethical considerations should guide its development and use? Your thoughts are precious as we collectively steer the ship of artificial intelligence. Share your insights in the comments below. And remember, click that subscribe button to join the Stock and Hustle family. Until next time, stay curious and keep hustling.